Straight into this. So to do this glitch, this is a really easy money glitch. There is no timing involved. This is actually a workaround from an old glitch, so it's now a new glitch. You know what I'm saying? To do this, you need a friend. I would suggest you go in an invite-only session so nobody messes with you. You need an MOC, okay? You want to go and put the car you're going to duplicate in the back of the MOC, and obviously you need personal vehicle storage. You do not need custom plates. You're going to get a fresh plate with every car, so this is dope, okay? Now, I'm using the LG Retro that pays the most. I suggest you guys use that if you have one. If not, you need to use a Benny's vehicle, but any Benny's vehicle works. Do not use supercars. Most of you guys know that already anyways, okay? So put the car you're going to duplicate in the back of your MOC. Now, you need to go and take all of your garages and make sure every single space is full. So what I would do is if you have open spaces, go ahead and fill them all up with LG RH8s, and you can dupe over every single LG RH8 that is in every single garage. So, you know, you're not just filling it up with random cars for nothing. You'll actually dupe over all them cars, but you cannot have any empty spaces, okay? Once you've done that, what I would suggest you do, and it will make this glitch a little bit faster, a little bit easier for you, is bring your MOC over to one of your garages that you have a bunch of them RH8s in. Once you've done all that, you can go ahead and get started. So you need one friend. What you're going to do is you're going to pull the car you're going to duplicate out of the back of your MOC, have your friend get in the passenger seat, and you're just going to drive into the back of the MOC. This is really easy. There's no timing involved, none of that kind of stuff, okay? So once you get back inside the MOC, you're going to have your friend get out of the car, and he's going to stand up in the front right hand corner right there, and he's just going to look at the car the whole time, okay? You need to make sure he does not, like, you know, if you keep your hand off the controller for too long, your camera will roll around and give like different views. Your friend cannot let that happen. He needs to watch this car the whole time. So once he's in the corner looking at the car, you can exit the MOC on foot. Now, once you get outside of the MOC on foot, you need to open up your interaction menu and request that vehicle, okay? But you need to request that vehicle through the vehicles option of the interaction menu. Now, I have a 3-minute wait right here, so I'll see you guys when the 3 minutes is up. Alright, so my time is just about up right here. Once it's up, I will request my vehicle. Now again, you have to request it through the vehicles option of your interaction menu, okay? So now once you request the vehicle, you just want to go run over to the vehicle, and you're going to drive it into any one of your garages that has RH8s, okay? So I'm going to call my mechanic right here just to make sure that I go in the right garage, but I'm going to be using Del Piero Heights. That's where I'm going to put all the cars, all right? You guys see that I have an LG RH8 right there, and I'm actually going to copy over a couple other cars also. I mean, you can put street cars or whatever the hell you want in your garage. Any car you can copy over. So I called for my car. I'm going to take this thing, I'm going to drive it into Del Piero Heights, and I'm going to replace the RH8. When I replace the RH8, it's going to send that RH8 over to my MOC, okay? Now, when you do that, you need to make sure your friend tells you, hey, the Retro is still here, okay? So I just sent the RH8 back to the MOC. My friend told me the Retro's still here. So I'm going to walk outside. Now I'm going to get into a streetcar, and I'm going to go ahead and drive that streetcar all the way over to LSC, okay? So I'll see you guys when I get there. Oh, and one other thing, you want to make sure you use a streetcar that is short. Like this one right here is kind of tall. It's not the best streetcar. You want to get a streetcar that is not tall, okay? And you guys will see why here in a second. I did make it work with this car right here, but you want to get a streetcar that is shorter than this. And one other thing, big shout out to Killer Gaming, Gaming with Irish Demon, and Obese Giraffe for finding this. They will be linked down in the description. I'll see you guys at LSC. Now, once you get into LSC, all you need to do is put a tracker on the streetcar. This is why you had to have all of your garage space full, because when you put the tracker on the streetcar, it's going to tell you that your vehicle storage is full and you need to replace a vehicle. You want to accept that, go down to the MOC, and replace the RH8 that's in the MOC, or whatever car you transfer to the MOC out of your garage. So for me, it was an RH8, okay? Now, once you replace that, you want to take this car and drive it back up to your MOC. Roughly, each car is going to take you 5 minutes, because Even if you do the glitch in 3 minutes, you have to be able to request the car back again after. So, you know, roughly it's going to take you 5 minutes per car. Alright, when you get back up to the MOC, you want to drive this streetcar underneath the MOC. I know it sounds crazy, but this part is essential. Okay, you see how that car didn't really go underneath the MOC all the way? It still worked, but that's why you want a shorter streetcar. You want to get that car underneath the MOC all the way, so that way when you get out of the car, it glitches you out, okay? But once you drive the car under the MOC, you want to register as an MC president, and then you're going to run over to the blue circle. Now, once you get over to the blue circle, you want to open your interaction menu, stand directly on top of the blue circle, and return the vehicle to storage through the MC options. Once you return it, your menu will close. It will suck you inside the back of the MOC automatically. Okay, once you get in the back of the MOC, you'll see that you'll still have the retro or whatever car you want to duplicate still inside your MOC. Your friend is still in here watching the car. You guys see my plate right there? Once you drive this car outside, you will get a fresh plate. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do that right now. We drive outside, you'll see we get the streetcar plate put on our car right there. Okay, now, all you got to do now is, if you're going to dupe again, you want to drive this car back into the back of your MOC. Your friend is still going to be in the back of your MOC watching the car. If you're done duping, you can leave it in your MOC or you can go store it in a garage. I'm going to rinse and repeat one time for you guys, okay? So all I need to do here is walk back outside. Once I get outside, I want to open my interaction menu again, go to the vehicles option, request my personal vehicle through the vehicles option, okay, and you guys see there's a 5-minute wait, so roughly about when you're ready to request it again, you should be able to request it again, you know, so request that vehicle, take it into your garage that you have a car that you want to replace. Now, I didn't have any LG RH8s anymore in this garage, so I'm just going to replace a Sultan RS for the purpose of the video. You can replace any kind of car. You can put, oh, actually I used a street car right there. So replace whatever car you're going to replace. It will send it to your MOC. Your friend needs to tell you, hey, the retro is still inside here, so you know you're good. Then come out here and get in a street car. Now, you guys see how I chose a street car that was a little bit smaller this time? This street car will fit all the way under the MOC, which you guys are going to see me do here in a second. But in the meantime, you want to get in the street car and drive it over to LSC. Now, once you get over here, all your garages are still full, okay? So when you put a tracker on it, it will tell you that all your garage space is full. You'd want to go right back to the MOC, replace the car that's in the MOC, whichever the car was that you sent from your garage, and then drive this car back over to your MOC, and you're going to drive it underneath. This car will fit underneath there nice and perfectly and neatly. I'll see you guys when I get there. Alright, so as you guys can see, I can drive this thing right underneath, okay? And like I said, you want to drive it underneath that so that way you're far enough so when you go to get out of the car, you just spawn outside of the car. You guys see how far I'm under there? I get out of the car, it spawns me outside the car. Now, I'm registered as an MC president, open up my interaction menu, stand on the blue circle, and return that vehicle to storage. When you do, the interaction menu will close. It will put you in the back of the MOC automatically, and dupe pretty much complete right there, man. At this point, you just want to drive this car back out. When you do, you'll get another fresh plate, which you're about to see me do right here. Drive it back in to make sure it sticks, or just go ahead and drive it to another garage. Okay, if you're going to continue duping, all you're going to do is just drive this thing right back in. You guys see I got another fresh plate. Alright, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. It's great to be back. I'm sure you guys are glad to have me back, man. And I apologize that I have to link this video on my third channel and do all this bull crap, but I have no choice, guys. You know what I'm saying? I have literally 30 videos struck down right now, and I want to continue bringing you guys the latest, the greatest, and the realest GTA 5 content. And if I'm going to do it, this is how I'm going to have to do it, okay? So if you're new to the channel, go ahead and slap that subscribe button, because we bring the latest, greatest, and the realest GTA 5